that's the Yorkshire sky today. In fact, if there's anybody wanting to set up a vape shop, Yorkshire clouds, you're welcome. Actually, looking now, the sun's just starting to peek through, believe it or not. In fact, blimey, it is as well. Where did that come from? Oh my god. That is unreal. I've only just brought the phone in and... Oh, hang on, it's going again. Blimey, that's strong. Wow. It's... But it looks like it's going to chuck it down. Although I can see some blue up there. Hang on. Look at that. Right there. Blue patch. It maybe won't chuck it down then. Which way is it moving? It's moving that way as well, isn't it? Yeah. It's moving that way, so... Yeah, it might not chuck it down after all. So, yeah, feeling rough. Got a sore throat and what have you. And the wife, she's really quite ill with it. She's... it's all on her chest and she's struggling to cough it. It's at that point where it's not coming up at the minute, so... Yeah, we were going to be going out with me mum and dad today for a bite to eat. We were going to have lunch out, but it's, you know, the wife's not up to it, so I know I don't really want to be passing anything like that on to my dad either, you know, he would struggle. So, yeah, so it's going to be... The butcher didn't come round yesterday. It's gone now. He put a little slip in the bag last week saying that he wasn't coming this week, so no fancy chunk of meat this week. So I think I'm just going to go and pick up a chicken. And I got that sack of tatties last week, so we're going to have chicken and chips, I think. Something quick and simple. So just cook a chicken and make some chips. Straightforward enough, I suppose. But yeah, it's I was going to be doing some videos today, but my throat's just not up to it. Because I was going to do sort of like a few, like, you know, I was going to do maybe 4 or 5 different videos, and you know, and then I usually just sort of like spend the week then just sitting and editing and what have you on an evening after work. But that's not going to work. Definitely not. Throat just isn't up to all that talking, so I'm not sure really. But the wife's snoring now. She was up at 4 o'clock now. She had me awake as well. So yeah, I went through a strange patch just earlier actually, where I felt drunk. You know, when you get that sort of, it's a mix between drunk and tiredness, and I was struggling to keep me. I couldn't keep focus. I was, you know, kept getting cross eyes and what have you. It was. I've got the son back for the weekend. He did go home actually, and he's made headway on his flat and what have you. So that's a good thing. I haven't really felt up to eating much. All I've had is a bit of bread and butter all day, to be honest. I mean, it's 1:15 now. And that's all I've had is a bit of bread and butter. I've had plenty of drinks, like, so. But strangely enough, you know, some people will say, well, why are you vaping then if you've got a sore throat? It actually helps, believe it or not, because it's actually a vapour rather than a smoke, and so it's wet. So you've got like this, like an oily moisture, and it does help ease the soreness of the throat, which is nice. And especially if you've got one that's got like some menthol in it or something like that, that can help with the breathing, because I was quite blocked up last night when I went to bed, which is awful when you're trying to sleep and you can't breathe. But so it was a bit of a rough night. So I'm going to go downtown soon anyway and go and get a chicken and what have you. And you know, I've got an unbox coming up as well actually, for a little speaker that I was sent. and you know, you open the box and you look at it and you think, wow, that's small, but the build quality is stunning on it. Absolutely lovely. I've had a look anyway. I'm sure it should be a nice little seller actually. It's from it's one of the first forays into electronics that I've had from them actually. I've always had cases off them. It's from ULAC, and doing this lovely little speaker. It's absolutely gorgeous as well, but the build quality is lovely. So yeah, I will be doing a couple of videos on it. I'll do an unboxing and then a review of it and what have you. But so far I'm very impressed with it. So I noticed Mr. Cooper's finally put his weekend vlog up late last night, because obviously he's been doing some trips to London and the like. So because he did the speed up of his trip to London, which you know, down all those motorways and through all the bloody speed limits, and I felt his pain. I really felt his pain. I know what it's like, especially when they've got like 50-mile-an-hour speed limits up for these non-existent roadworks. You know, they've got cones up all over the place, and if you're lucky, you see one man in a yellow jacket just mooching around. Either that, or you'll see 10 altogether, one actually working, the rest of them will just be watching. You know, they'll be like health and safety and advisor and all that sort of rubbish. That's quite normal for the UK, trust me. They don't get on with roadworks very quickly in this country. Yet when you travel abroad and what have you, it's all absolutely hands-on. It's mental. I was a few years back. I was driving down the Ortovia Mediterraneo. It's right on the south coast of Spain. I mean, it just gets longer and longer, this motorway. It goes all the way around the south coast now. When I first went there, it wasn't very long at all. And it's a really fast-moving motorway. Quite often, especially around these city areas and what have you, you've got like 4 and 5 lanes of traffic just, you know, going balls out like. And when it slows down, it doesn't slow down for all that long. You know, you'll see some roadworks going on, and they're just steaming along. You know, you've got them laying tarmac, rolling it, and white lining it not far after. You know, they do get on with it. Then you come back to this country, and it just takes them weeks and weeks and weeks. It's awful, really. So, what have I done this week? Did have a trip out. Where did I go? Oh yeah, I went to Scunthorpe again. Did a couple of deliveries in Scunthorpe. I haven't been into Hull this last week, which is different. You know, I usually have a trip or two to Hull. We have got a load of stuff to go, but it's going to be a van load, I think, starting this coming week. I know my brother did a delivery on Saturday into York. Was it York? No, actually, it was down to near Hull, near Hessel, actually. But we have had some stuff into York. And then I think I'm going to be taking the van load out Monday, I think. Loads of stuff to take to loads of different places. Going to be a lot of running around. In fact, I think some of it's going to Sheffield. So, yeah, it's going to be quite a run out, I think. There we go. Those 2 bits done. Only picked up 4 things anyway, so... Wow. Yeah, the sun's come out now. It's still very grey, there's a lot of cloud around. Obviously just hit a... bit of a... excuse me. Obviously just hit a bit of a clear patch in the cloud. So, yeah, I mean, initially I was looking forward to this bite out with the parents, like, but I mean, we were just going to go to, you know, either one of the garden centres that does meals, or with the spoons or something like that, you know. But it would have made a nice change. So, but there you go. Bedroom. That's coming along. The wife went through about another 3 different colours, I think. Yeah, she just wasn't happy with getting like this
In fact, one of them did have like a hint of green, which she wasn't really happy with. So now we've got this relatively bright yellow on there. It's not going to show up in the low light too well, but yeah, it looks nice. I mean, it's brightened the room up. I'm trying to just slim it all back a bit. It was just getting a little bit, you know what it's like, you start, I better stop now. You know what it's like, you sort of slowly collect things, you know, and you get another photograph of your grandkids and stuff like that, and it's like, where do I put it all? So yeah, I mean, I've just put those two things up there because what happened was I put them up and then it was getting late and I had it all in a box, well, a couple of boxes, all these bits and pieces, and I've kept the desk as clear as possible and tried to sort of see how I get on, and it's working pretty well basically, having it all like that. I think I'm going to move all my charging to the top drawer when I way up. Yeah, I'm going to move all my charging to the top drawer. I think I'm going to put a hole in the back and run the cable through, and then charge things in the drawer. I've got to clear the drawers out yet. They're a mess, to be honest, bit of a law unto themselves. I mean, I know what's in the drawers, and you know, most of it's just bits that you just got sat there, but you're loath to throw them away, and you know that if you do throw them away, you're going to need them. But I am going to have a bit of a clear out without a doubt. So, but yeah, it's all coming along nicely. You know, it's just going to be one of those works in progress. We've all got jobs that are a work in progress. You know, it always happens, stuff like that. So, got a lot of cyclists around at the minute. But of course, we had the Tour de Yorkshire come through the other week, didn't we? So, my granddaughter and her school were actually on the TV, I think, because it went through their village. Because last year I think it went through their village, but straight on the main road, and this time it actually went right past their house this year. And of course, the school take them all down to a safe area to stand and watch it all go through. So, but yeah, that of course helps bring even more cyclists out on the road, you know. But I think my brother's doing now then, is it? I'm not sure if it was this weekend or the weekend after. I'm not sure when he's doing it now, but I know he's doing a triathlon. So big up to him for that. Actually, done really well. I know he's been doing all the training separately. He's been doing all the, you know, he's been going and doing runs, going out on his bike, and then he's doing the swim as well, and then he was then starting to train to put all the three together, you know. So yeah, it's because they do it from the sports centre basically. Your way up, police on a flyer. So yeah, they're running from the sports centre that I've just passed actually on the Bridlington Road there. So because there's a swimming pool in there. Can't remember how far they swim now. Is it the mile? I can't remember. But yeah, he's doing that anyway, so be really pleased for him to do that. So yeah, it's all been a bit, I don't know, life all just seems to be sort of blurring at the minute. You know, I'm not seeing much of it. The wife's family, some of her family was supposed to be coming this weekend, and they haven't in the end. But they normally come on like the Friday or something like that, or the Thursday, and then they go home again on the Sunday morning or something like that. But yeah, I think they had sort of like prior engagements that had to be dealt with. You know, I mean, you know what it's like. It's life, isn't it? So, but yeah, I got one of my bits of lawn cut. I got the back one cut, finally. Got my mower back. Had to go and get it myself, which is what I expected. But yeah, 2 runs round and it was, I'd got it down to a good length. I've still got the 2 main bits out front to do. One of them's actually short but thick, and the other one's sort of long but thin because it's under the trees, so it's mainly just weeds anyway. You know, bits of hogweed and stuff like that, cow parsley, stuff like that growing under it. So it was my mother's birthday the other day, so, and we asked her what she wanted, and I think she wanted some stuff for the garden. So what we did was my brother and I put 30 quid each in, and it means that she's got 60 quid to go and spend in her garden. So I don't know, I think she's going to go and get some bits of trellis or something, or maybe even a garden ornament or something, I'm not sure. So it's that time of the year, isn't it? People start doing the garden centre runs. I prefer not to if I can avoid it, but usually end up doing some. Just chilling, Fred.
Well, that chicken looked bloody hench, didn't it? It's a right beast. There's loads of muscle on it. Yeah, I think that one slipped through. But it's come out nice, I tell you what. It's the trees in the way of the sun. Yeah, it's come out pretty good actually. Pretty much blue sky, a few streaks of cloud here and there. So not bad, to be honest. It's just cooling off a bit now though, of course, because it's towards the end of the day. But what time? I think about 7 o'clock, something like that. Need to go and get the wife her meds in a minute actually. But yeah, just been watching the wife records that tattoo fixers. Don't people get some stupid bloody tattoos in stupid places? What was it? There's a bloke on there, he had an anchor on his dick with AJ on it, and all the girls thought that it was like an ex's initials or something, so they wanted him an adrenaline junkie. But he had like a cover-up done on it. By God. Just had a notification on his screen there telling me to get the wife's meds. Yeah, dishwasher's spewing out. So yeah, it's been an okay day really. Other than my throat feeling crap, the wife's just taking some chloroseptic now. I might go and rob some off her. So hopefully my throat will start feeling better in a couple of days, and I'll start getting some of these videos done on an evening, and start getting them knocked out, because some of them are well past due, so really need to get them out. There's something flying about somewhere. Sounds like a microlight or something. Oh no, there it is, it's a small aircraft. Can we see it in there? Where is it? Somewhere just up there. Don't know if I can see it on there. No. Too far away to get it in shot really. But yeah. Anyway guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. So we'll call it a day. Hope you all have a good week. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week guys. Cheers guys, see you.